Hi, we're Periwinkle Planner Co., and we hope you enjoy the video.
Good morning, it's Christine from Periwinkle Planner Co., and today I'm going to take apart my Frankenplanner, put it into storage, and I'm also, before I do that, going to page through from January until June of 2020. So, what I first need to do, this is how, I don't know if you can see these or not, I have these, what would these be called? Magazine racks from IKEA. They're just the cheap cardboard ones, and I keep all my extra planner pieces in there from all the planners that I have divided up in here. So, my first planner is my wellness. So I'll take these out and put them with the planners they go with, and then I can page through them for you. So I have to take all these plastic dividers out and everything. And this is the Wild and Free planner. So I think, let's see, how can we do this? We have to make room for everything. So I'm going to, I guess I'll move these out of the way, then move this out of the way. Pull my Wild and Free planner out. Now I've had this one. This was this planner, Stay Wild. I've had this one. It's an 18-month planner. So I've had it since last year, last July, 2019. So we will just go until January, and I can flip through for you. I'm just gonna page kind of quickly because we have a lot to get through. So in the month, I put gratitude every day. And then during the weeks, I did different things. Back then, I wrote a goal for the day. Here I wrote how my body was feeling. And here I wrote some words or memories about the day with just minimal decoration. So I'll just keep going through January. And then we get to February. I stuck a little kitty picture on February. Here's my gratitude again. And then same thing here, goal, body symptoms, and then memories. Yep, I numbered them. Sometimes I just wrote a word, sometimes I wrote a sentence. Here, what was this for? Oh, I bought something that week for my health, so I put that in there. Here's March. Now March isn't in here because in March I used the book bound. So I have March done, but it's in my book bound planner. So I'll probably, since you can't take those pages out, go back and write the things down on here to update it maybe. So all of March is empty. So let's just go to April. And then here's April. This is the month where I did the flowers in here. And these I changed it the way I was doing. I was journaling instead, so I would journal in the morning and then journal at night. Another kitty sticker for my calendar. And then this week is what I started, what I do now. The first question is, how or what are you feeling today? And then the second part of that is, what do I need to do to take care of myself today? So I did that every day. And then here is June. So we'll put June in here where it goes. This one I got a little more colorful with my gratitude. And again, it was the questions. Oops, you know what? I put June in before May. Oops, sorry. Let's go back. Here's May. A lot of times I use the Wellness book to decorate this because the Wellness and the Free Spirit 2 book had a lot of the same colors that were in this planner. So that's the end of May, and then here is June. This one I happened to, looks like I taped a different planner currently page to this because I thought it was cute. So then for the rest of this year, I have July through December in here. It won't be getting used because I'm Frankenplanning a skinning classic. So I'm either going to transfer that Well, that would be a lot of work. So I guess this just is going to go unused. And then I'll have all of this kind of stuff in the Frankenplanner Classic Skinny instead. So then in the back of this planner, I have another one in here. Let's see. This is 2019 also, so let's go to January for this. This is my teacher planner. It's pretty thick when it's on the expander rings. That started in January here. So I have that one here for June to take out. To take out the divider again. So this was first week in January. Now on this one, I did it a little different. Back then, I did my mood up on top. Now I do the mood on the monthly. So I have my mood on top, and then I have why I'm in that mood. Then I have my sleep stats and my step stats for my Versa, and this is down here said what I was focusing on that week, I guess. This box down at the bottom has changed from week to week and month to month. Had the flu back in January. So this is all of January. And then here's February. This one I was doing something different, I guess, in February. And then also with this being a teacher planner, I cover up the dates on the side and put my little stickers for categories, and then I put the dates across the top so that we have 7, because there's only 5 usually on a teacher planner because it's just for the week. So February was coordinated very nice. I made copies, I think, of all these pages, or I stuck paper over, made a copy of the section and glued it onto here. So February coordinated very nice here. And then March, again, I did that in my book bound, so I don't have anything in here for March. So we'll go to April. And that's when I started putting these in the month instead of on the week. I just thought it was better to have an overall picture of my moods for the whole month versus only knowing what it was for a week and trying to compare it. And then here, same categories, just different design on the side. One thing when I bought this teacher planner last year, I liked it because it had these splashes. So then like well, these are all gray. This month they're all gray, but usually I coordinate when I color these in with the splash. Then I started keeping track in April and March and April, the COVID news for our area. Lots of data. So that was April, May. Here's May. Not sure why May's not in here. That's interesting. I wonder if I used a different planner. I think I used a different planner for May. I'm not sure why, but I think I did. So this planner actually ends in July. So here's June, and then I'm done with this planner. So that it's okay that I'm switching to my Skinny Classic because I ran out of planner anyway. So here's my moods for June. This one, again, I glued these two together because I wanted a different divider. So these don't match on top, but it still worked. So see, these are different again. And then COVID news kind of went away, so I just started writing what the weather was like that day. Okay, so that's my wellness for June. And then I only had 1 month left in here, and I don't even know, I don't even have the pages. I only have a little bit left in here. So this one will get filed away into file away when I'm absolutely done with the planner. I take the cover off, I take the discs off, and then I just take the pages and I store them in a manila folder so that I can still use discs and reuse discs and covers if I want to. All right, so after wellness, we have, this is still on my perpetual calendars on there. This was my health planner. So this was something new that I hadn't done before. So this one, obviously I'm not going to flip through either, but this one doesn't even have anything to go with. So I think I have the other parts of this planner somewhere else. We'll have to look for that one. Then I just had like die cuts and stickers in here, and then I had been going back and forth with Planner Babe and Homebody dashboard. So for June I have Planner Babe in here. So let's take that out. And we've got Planner Babe right here, I think. Actually pieces of all different kind of planners. So let's page through Planner Babe first, see how much I used it. I'm not really sure. I got this late, I remember. I didn't get this at the beginning of the year. So we didn't do any January, I believe. Nope. We did do February. I used the month, yep. And I decorated each week in February. This is my pink, I think. Yep, my color's pink, and then here was purple. Okay, so then March, didn't use it. April, didn't use it, right? May, looks like I used it. Oh, I used the monthly, but then I must have, this should actually be in Homebody, but because I taped it, I can't put it back in there. So that one's in Homebody too. So let's just stick June in here and go through June. So I'll have all these classics to go back to if I decide that the skinny classic doesn't work. So here was June, first week in June, second week, third week. This was last week, my favorite. Okay, and then we have the rest of the year in here. Yep. So let's pull out Homebody, which I have a cover. Cover for Homebody is not on Homebody. So let's take that off here. This is for my horizontal planner. Let's put the Homebody back on here, which is on my Frankenplanner right now. This one on here. Here. Getting too much stuff on my desk. All right, and here's Homebody. This one I definitely had in January. Yep, so here's the month of January. This was the first dashboard spread I had ever done. And here's the next week. I don't know if I really like the dashboard or not. It took me a while to get into using it how I was happy with how it looked. Couldn't use stickers as much. So I think February now was in Planner Babe, so that's not here. Here's March though. Oh, March. Oh, March was in a different, it was in my Skinny Classic, but here's April. I switch back every other month. Oh, maybe I will go back to this. It's kind of fun. Or just decorate some pages just for the fun of it. May, the other part, remember, was stuck to Planner Babe, the other side of this one. Oh, I added in a different week during it. Different layout. This is the Faith layout. This one's pretty. These are stickers that I had made. I think this one's cute. And then June was in Planner Babe. So we have the rest of the year in this one. So it's still around that I can use it. I have paper in the back. So what's next? Let's see. I have to find my horizontal because that's where this went into. Here it is. It's stuck on this cover. Whoop, with some extra stuff too. Well, these were my bills, so I don't know. Let's see. This is a mix of different planners in here, but I do see, here's my horizontal one, which I think started right back here maybe. Yeah, this must be, this must have went with it. So is that on the back of here? Except it's covered. Except it's covered by the, I glued Homebody's calendar into here because I liked how that looked better. So this is the horizontal. I forgot to put my perpetual calendar back in Homebody too. I gotta do that. Let me grab that. But when you Frankenplan, there are a lot of planners, a lot of pieces, a lot of things you gotta keep. So we'll just put this in here. I can't put the don't have the other pages because I glued them to this one. Just some notes that go with my rest of the year plans, which I'll need to transfer. And this was all the squad, people who made the squad and their information. Okay, so there we go. Let's put that one back again. And then this one I used somewhat for a journal. Sometimes I wrote things down, sometimes I didn't. But it's nice to have a horizontal to write when you feel like writing. So I just drew some things out for ideas. This one I journaled a lot. I love these dividers in this planner. I really want to repurpose them somehow. This one not so much, but that one was pretty. This one I did a some kind of challenge that was going on, or it was on Pinterest. This was the Happy Planners Spring Cleaning Challenge, which I did not do. I printed it out, put it in here, but I did not do it. So I just, on days when I felt like writing, this is another cute one, I did, otherwise I just skipped them. I really bought this planner just for this cover, so, which I can put the cover back on here now too. And I've got some of the old, I have an old botanicals pieces in here too from that planner, because I hadn't used that part of that, so this cover can go back onto here too. And we can actually put these in the back because this is botanicals. Oh, can't, it's attached. This is some other perpetual calendar from something. Looks like bills. I don't know why I have my bills in here. That's kind of odd. Maybe I'll take that out. March, April, May, June. Interesting. I'm not sure why I have my bills on here too. So let's put this cover back on this one so I know which planner it is. These were some other discs that I bought off Amazon. They're Talia brand. They don't have a hole in the middle and they aren't quite as large as classics, and I just don't like how they turn, so I didn't really ever use them. But they match this cover. So, do we have anything left in here? Last ones. Here's part of a teacher planner. Let's see if I used any of this one. January's, February's missing. Here's March, April, May. Well, here was I used this one for May, so this should probably really go into my other planner because this is all my wellness data, and I really don't want to have that anywhere else. I wanted to keep that all together here. So let's put that into May. Boy, this one is really thick. I think I'm gonna have to take this one apart. Oh, here's May here, so it must be in the back. July. So it's still 2020, October, November, December. This is July. Oh, 2019. No wonder why, wrong year. August, September, December. This is 2019 really should be filed away separately. For some reason, I kept it all together here. March, April, and here it's May. This is May that didn't get used, so I'm gonna put this one. This is all May. I'm gonna swap it out for the other book. So So those are still together there. Okay. I don't like expander discs. But sometimes you gotta use them because it makes storing things a lot easier. Okay, so let's stick May in here so that it's empty. Pretty sure that I just kept this in case because I knew my other teacher planner. Yep, see I have my teacher plan. This is another teacher planner, one that my daughter didn't end up using, that I have through December because I knew my other one ended in June. And then I also have some extra, what were those called? Extension packs. I had bought one for dashboard when they first came out, so that's in the back here. Yep. Okay, so that's what's in this one. Oh, is that the end of my Frankenplanner? I think it may be. What else do we have left in here still? We have all these left in my dashboards and my planner guides. Oh, and I have bills in here, which need to go somewhere. This planner I use for bills. I think I'm just going to keep all these on here too. Savings. And then I have these check register things. Oops, and you know what? This was my June that I was supposed to put in the horizontal. Oh, goodness. Okay, we gotta pull that one out again now. So much going on here. So that goes back in here. This has to go back in botanicals. Those are extra pages. So how do you store all of your planners that have been used and completed? I kind of like this idea, but it leads to a lot of planners, especially when you Frankenplan. I'm almost wondering if instead of separating them back into the original planners, I should just keep like 3 months of my Frankenplanner together at a time, and then that way I can page through and see the full picture of the full year. Let me know in the comments what you think and how you store your old planners. Bye-bye.
Thanks for watching. If you liked the video, make sure to hit the thumbs up button and subscribe to be notified every single time that we upload. Bye. We'll see you in the next one.